Part 2 of why I don't talk to any of my siblings. Today we're going to talk about Richie, which is my only biological sibling. Out of all of the siblings, Richie and Sean were the ones that spent the least amount of time there. Now keep in mind, Richie is the only other one who is biologically my father's child, besides myself. But Richie lived with his mom full time, and so he spent very little time in this house. We're also 6 years apart, so like we weren't super close to begin with, but again, he just didn't spend a lot of time there, so we really never created that much of a bond. But anytime Richie came over, my dad was always on his best behavior, which again was not very much, and it didn't last very long. As soon as Richie was able to drive and had a decision, he did not come over anymore, but he did remain close with the rest of our family. Richie was also my grandmother's favorite, which was my dad's mom. So by the time I was like 9, Richie was not around anymore. Richie hated our dad, that's why he never came over. When I was 13, my dad beat me really badly. I ended up having to have surgery. You guys know the story. Remember, my grandmother, which is my dad's mom, is the one that told me to lie and say that I fell down the stairs. I was talking to my brother about what happened and all the abuse I was going through. He told me that I was a liar and I needed to forgive my dad because he was my dad. But what did I need to forgive him from if I was a liar? Remember, my dad kidnapped me by knife point when I was 13. The irony to this story is our dad tried to kidnap his daughter on a scooter. Yes, he tried to drive a scooter all the way to my aunt's house and then kidnap my 3-year-old niece and put her on a scooter because he's a drugged out idiot. I was able to keep in touch with his daughter, my niece, through her mom, in which I went on to find out that he had multiple other kids and didn't have anything to do with my niece and really wasn't a part of her life. Another shitty father in our lineage. I've never received an apology to this day. I haven't talked to him in over 6 years. Make sure to come back for the other 3 siblings because their stories are actually insane.